Hey guys, welcome back to some more Super Mario Sunshine. Last time we got all the blue coins in Noki Bay, and in today's video, we're going to be getting all the blue coins in Pianta Village.
It's so weird there's only 7 worlds in this game, when Mario 64 had 15.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a downgrade in comparison.
Well, that's because of these blue coins, man. These blue coins take up most of the freaking shines.
Yep. They did plan for more, that is true, but they just couldn't do it. Which is why so many shines are just, 24 blue coin shines. Yeah, 64, yeah, they did have some extra stuff planned too, but then I got the makeup for it for 64 DS. Hence why there's 30 more stars in that game.
I need to actually sit down and play that part of the game.
It's alright. Don't expect it to feel any better with the 3DS stick. Mario Sunshine has some interesting jank.
It's a good video game.
I don't even know what the heck I slipped on. I just randomly slipped climbing a tree. I wasn't even on the slippery part of the tree. It was just normal tree. Try that again.
You don't even need to do all the courses in 64. I know there are a couple stages I missed when I played through it last week. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to do them all. You can kind of play it in your own pace. The only one that's kind of required is Bomb on Battlefield, because that's the only course open in the beginning of the game. That's it. Wii U is a valid way of playing 64 DS. Kind of threw up my mouth a little bit when I heard that, but yep, that's true. He's not wrong. No, I'm saying that's a joking way, because you know what's the funny thing about Wii U VC DS compared to Wii U VC Vanilla Mario 64? DS has less input delay on Wii U than 64 on Wii U VC. It's so backwards. It's so backwards. That's just how bad N64 Wii U Virtual Console really is. The DS game plays better than the 64 game. You would think that would have a bigger problem. The only downside is you can't remap your buttons on DS, but you can for 64 Virtual Console. I don't know. My biggest problem I always had with Wii U DS Virtual Console is, I know they had to work with what they had, but some of those layout designs are just utter crap for DS games. It makes it so much harder to see. Don't play with the vertical one. That one's just unusable, in my opinion, for certain games. Because the resolution is so much smaller. And then you have, the bottom screen being on the gamepad and the top screen being on the TV and vice versa. That's probably one of the better ways, actually, to play. It just depends on your game. And then they do traditional layouts like you see, people do for, videos and streams. Except they're even smaller than what people do for those. Make it a little bit harder to see stuff for bottom screen.
Yeah.
I own one DS Virtual Console game, and that's because of Wii U Homebrew. Because I'm never going to play Yoshi Island DS on the Wii U. I'm just going to play on the DS. Well, actually, it is.
I have, what is it? I have, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon on it. Because I never picked up the game on the DS. I kind of regret it now, because now it's $50 some odd now.
Yeah, that's about right for a lot of these older games.
Yeah. DS games are getting expensive nowadays.
Didn't I can go through the tree?
That
was a new out of bounds. I didn't know about this one. I was just trying to ride it up, man. Shadow Dragon's tough to play both screens on TV. Yeah, some games I heard are harder to play with that setup for Wii U VC. Well, I guess I died, so I might as well get the M now. Right next to it. You also have Partners in Time. I'm guessing you're saying on Wii U VC, Kira. That's still like one I need to pick up at some point. I played a little bit of it like years ago. I just never really invested much into it.
Do you have it on the DS?
No. The only games I actually have, it's funny, I think that's the only Mario and Luigi I don't have. I think I have all the others. Mine is the original, like Superstar Saga, because I have the 3DS remake of it, not the actual GBA version. I do have GBA on the Virtual Console. So, close enough. Don't have it physically, I got it digitally. GBA VC is actually pretty good on Wii U. I just kind of wish there would be an option to like restore its proper color instead of having the super dark saturation you get on Game Boy Player, because some games actually don't look that great with that desaturation effect.
Yeah, I was looking at my outdated sheet of games list. I need to kind of do something like this to have a list of all the games I have.
Yeah, I thought about doing that at one point, and then I was like, this is gonna be hard to keep up with, so maybe not. Unless it's digital, there's no list. Alright, that should be everything in this episode. So next up is, I believe, we'll go to episode 3. Yeah. Give me a minute. Give my video a minute to load. This one has some interesting ones.
Have you ever, maybe it's just me, but have you ever forgotten that you've beaten a game before?
Sometimes, yeah. Until you get to certain sections that start jogging your memory. It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, now I remember this game.
Now that we're kind of on the topic a little bit about keeping a mental list.
I also want to show the alternate route to get to this. Like, I'm still not doing the intended way. I want to show my 10-year-old strat. Like, this is what I did. It was like a 9-10-year-old kid when I first got this game. So I showed him the playthrough when we did this a couple months back of just like going up the tree where we got one of the blue coins, just jumping straight down. This is what I always did as a kid, because I thought this was intended. Take the water from the water in the pond, and then just spray the lava. That's what I always did as a kid. That works. Because Mario retains water for a little bit when he jumps out, and that's enough to get you over here with a safe path.
That's actually kind of funny. It avoids that whole segment underneath there, underneath Pianta Village, and you don't have to deal with all that crap.
Yeah, I want to see if I still remember how to do the hoverless strat to get up here. You gotta like do the last jump on the apex. Yeah, there you go, free. You can stay on that lava trend. I'm gonna just spray the moon. Remember that one shine we got back in episode 8 where you spray the sun? Yeah, you get a blue coin for spraying the moon. Same principle. Channel Mario got real bored. He made one giant M while he was here, just to leave his mark.
This is my turf, son.
Can't be bothered to make a list. Figures better to keep a list of games you've beaten. Yeah, that seems a lot easier. It's hard to keep up a list of like things you own, but it does make it a little bit easier if you're trying to track down a game. You can't remember if you own it or not. I can't tell you how many times I might have bought a game on PC and like, oh crap, I have this already, don't I? Yep, I do. Oops. Well, now I got 2 copies. I've done that a decent amount. I think the worst is when it comes to PC games in general, because I keep on forgetting if I have games on certain launchers. So sometimes I get duplicates because of that, but it's like, well, it's only like $1 or $2. I guess that's fine. I'll get it on Steam instead, because I like Steam better.
Epic Game Store is not a very good launch.
Yeah, they're getting better, but yeah. I can't believe they still don't have a cart. It's in their roadmap list of things to do. Like, are you kidding me? Why wasn't that priority? That needs to be priority. Oh, I made the list for my Twitch on the off chance I decide to stream something new instead of rando all the time. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. It definitely helps. Like, hey, what do you want? Watch me stream. Look at my library. Here, now pick. Like, it's easier at that point. Instead of me where I look at my digital library or my shelf, I'm like, why am I in the mood to stream that I know people would like? That's also a good idea for the moment. Let me see if I can make this shot. From downtown. Mulligan.
Mulligan. I accidentally bought 2 copies of Rhythm Factor 4. And we still thank you for that, Ethan.
I mean, you've done that at times too, and that's how sometimes I get an extra copy. Like, that happened with an Amazon screw-up like 2 3DS games a couple years back. Like, I think it was Dream Team and Sticker Star.
I know. Sticker Star. Yeah, I know.
No, what it was is you gave them to me, but I didn't want them because I don't like the game, so I gave them to Lester.
Yeah, well, that too, yeah. But I remember, like, you were supposed to get those games originally from them, and then they lost them in the mail, so they sent you replacements, but then they showed up in the mail anyways. Like, I remember you got 2 copies of it at one point.
Yeah, it was Dream Team and Sticker Star because those were games on 3DS I didn't own it yet. I was at the time I was really collecting from the 3DS because I didn't buy a lot of games until I got my job around the time I did, and well, yeah, I was trying to build up my collection and everything, and yeah, I bought Dream Team and Sticker Star, but they lost them in the mail. It was lost in the mail. So I called up Amazon. They said, okay, well, we'll send you a replacement. They sent me the replacement. About, what, a month later, the originals I got lost made their way back to my house. So I was like, well, I guess I got 2 copies of the game now.
Well, good for me. Oh, Beast, why did they ignore you? Just come here, Beast. Stop trying to hit me. Come on. This way. I'm gonna bait them a little bit more so they don't just clip inside the tree. By the way, undercoin mission, easy to get with just these bees. You give it like 20 coins. Like, look at this. I'm almost at 50, just from bees. Okay, looks like that's it. So, remaining coins are in actually one of the missions that is heavily speedrun nowadays for ILs, individual level runs, because it's just very optimized. Episode 6. It also makes sense because there's an in-game timer. Makes it easier to do in-game IRL runs when there's a timer. Now here's a weird quirk about this. There are 10 people trapped under this goop, but only 8 of them have blue coins. 2 of them are kids, and the kids even tell you, we don't have blue coins, like we don't carry them. I'll talk to one of them to show that off. But the kids are like the one exception to this.
Yeah, I do that with Amiibo a lot, Ethan. I don't do it with games, but I do it with Amiibo a lot. By multiples, because I pre-order a lot in multiple places because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them. Like, they're gonna cancel on me because they've done that before.
Yeah, it's very fair.
And then I forget that I have it pre-ordered at this other place, and then I end up with 2 sets.
I mean, I think you're doing that recently now, like Monster Hunter Rise, because I think you pre-ordered both the actual game and then the collector's edition on Amazon, but you also pre-ordered the Amiibos, so you get 2 Amiibo pre-orders technically because of that, since the collector's edition comes with like the big guy.
And I think I've already had this rant before because I'm waiting to see if really those amiibo are GameStop exclusive, because the fact of the matter is they're selling the collector's edition with an amiibo on other sites makes me think that maybe they're not exclusive.
For now, possibly, but yeah.
I want to just hold on to it. I'm going to probably what's probably going to happen is I'm going to cancel the collector's edition of Monster Hunter Rise, but as of right now, I just wanted to hold on to it just in case, like, something happens.
I mean, it's the smart thing to do, because if you pre-order something on, like, Amazon, they don't charge it until it ships. So that's basically just getting your name in there.
And to each its own, GameStop doesn't either. But the fact of the matter is that GameStop charges you shipping for every single item in your freaking cart is freaking outlandish.
Yeah, because their shipping prices are insane. They're some of the worst out there when it comes to shipping cost.
You're really thankful now. Well, you're welcome, Ethan. I knew you'd like those amiibos, so I'm glad you like them. Maybe exclusive to GameStop and standalone. That's what I'm thinking too, Kira. But like I said, I'm just being more safe than sorry.
Which is better to do, because if that does end up being a case, then you want to make sure you actually get your name in there and get the figures before they become impossible to get.
Cause scalpers.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm still mad I missed the 3D World amiibo right now, because they literally, I think, went up for 5 seconds. So I missed them because I guess wrong place, wrong time. But that's amiibo collecting for you. But now that we got all the blue coins in Pianta Village, we're going to go ahead and end things here. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we'll be wrapping things up by getting the remaining blue coins in the game. We'll see you guys next time.